On Saturday, September 13th, Kahnawake community members organized what they say is a peaceful march. It began with a tobacco burning at the green space next to the Golden Age Club. Bobby D, there was a march that happened this morning here in Kahnawake in support of and to uphold the current membership laws. Can you tell me, why is this type of march taking place, and why do you feel it's important?
I feel that it's important because on social media there's been a lot of talk that there's only 20-30 people that attend meetings, and today proved that wrong. We may not have been thousands of people, but there was people here who supported this, and we all know it growing up. You marry out, you leave with your partner, and it's just important that people came out and showed their support.
What do you feel has been some of the bigger misconceptions about this pro-movement, if you will?
A lot of people are thinking that it's based on blood quantum, and it isn't. It's just 100% non-natives living in the community that shouldn't be here. Many are renting homes when our own people are living outside of the community because there's nowhere to live here. So we've had several information meetings to let people know, like, to educate themselves more what this is all about, and it's unfortunate that not everybody shows up and they have their own idea or their own way of thinking about it.
Anything else you think is important to add?
I hope it continues and that people keep coming out and supporting us, and it's not just supporting us, it's supporting the whole community, because we have to look ahead to 7 generations, and what are we going to leave behind for our children if it goes.
So Joanne, can you give us a little bit of details of what the march was about?
Well, it's about non-natives living here. We have to take our stand. It's they got a big country to go and live in. Why do they have to live on our little piece of land that we have just for us?
What are some of the bigger misconceptions about the membership issue in Kahnawake?
That it's not in effect, that you can marry who you want and stay here and not pay any taxes and not pay anything to the government, and the government's who they should be pay into. You know, we're not tax collectors, we're not collecting from anybody, but they have no right to be here.
Okay, so Carl, what are your thoughts on the march today?
Well, I'm very supportive of it. I'm glad to see different types of age groups here. Also backgrounds. This is truly a grassroots movement, whether you're traditional, Longhouse, Catholic, Protestant. I mean, we've seen a lot of different types of backgrounds of people, and that's good to see, and I'm glad to see there's a younger generation and older generation all coming together for this very important issue.
What do you think is so important about Kahnawake having a membership law that's been in existence for quite some time now, as what I understand?
To me, my opinion is to protect our existence as Indian people for our future generations. I won't be here forever, but I want to make sure Kahnawake remains Kahnawake for my grandchildren and great-grandchildren, just like everybody else's future generation.
Now, what do you say about the fact that some people are criticizing the movement, saying that maybe it's time to change the law to allow non-native people who are married into the community to be able to reside in Kahnawake and their children and so on and so forth? What do you think about that?
Well, obviously they have their opinion, and I respect their opinion, just like I hope they respect my opinion, but the law is the law. It was passed in '81. A lot of work was put into that law, and that's the way it's going to remain. Somebody made a good point where we had these membership hearings, the CDMP hearings, and not one individual attended these meetings and asked to have the law changed. So the law is the law. It was made by our elders, and that's the way it's going to remain.
Now, there's a lot of talk, on social media and even in the media that, right now Kahnawake, there's a lot of criticism towards the movement in terms of us seeming racist. What do you think about that?
Well, racist is a strong term, and that couldn't be further from the truth. Obviously, they have their side of their opinion, and obviously here today you've seen our opinion, and I hate to see us against them, but. We're just trying to keep Kahnawake. That's what I want to make sure that message gets out to the community, and I'm not racist. Some of my best friends are non-native, and they understand that they're not allowed to live here. It's that simple.
Thank you. Is there anything else you feel is important to add?
No, I want to make sure the people of Kahnawake realize that this is a grassroots movement, and it's by the people, and hopefully we can keep Kahnawake for our future generations.
Reporting for Kahnawake Mohawk TV, I'm Regan Jacobs.